Today, we are going to discuss about biological role or biological importance of zinc in our body. So, in which system as well as in which organ that zinc is needed and what is the role of this zinc that we will look. So, first, in relation to the zinc, it is required for the function of over 300 enzymes and 1000 transcription factors. Transcription means simple DNA to RNA formation, and that is needed for the various protein formation. So, in this transcription factor, that zinc is needed, and this is stored and transferred in metallothioneins. It is the second most abundant trace element in human after iron, and it is the only metal which appears in all enzyme classes. There are 6 main enzyme classes, and in all these enzyme classes that zinc is appeared. In proteins, zinc cyan are often coordinated to the amino acid side chains with the help of this aspartic acid or aspartate, glutamic acid or glutamate, cysteine and histidine. Further, roughly 2 to 4 gram of zinc are distributed in our body. Further, in which organ it is predominantly found, that we will look. So first, zinc is the mainly present in brain, muscle, bones, kidney and liver with the highest concentration in the prostate, as well as it is also found in the parts of the eye. While in relation to the prostate, we will also discuss about semen is particularly rich in zinc, a key factor in prostate gland function as well as reproductive organ growth. So this zinc has also role regarding reproductive growth. Further, zinc homeostasis or balance of the zinc inside the body is mainly controlled by the intestine. So inside the body, particularly intestine, at the level of absorption, that zinc balance is maintained. Further, in relation to this zinc, it has roles in the metabolism of RNA and DNA, signal transduction, and gene expression. Simple gene expression, whether the gene is expressed or silent. But for the gene expression, simple what is needed? Transcription and translation. We have said that 1000 transcription factor that is dependent on this zinc. So this zinc is helping in the gene expression also. It also regulates apoptosis. Apoptosis means programmed cell death, and so zinc is also regulating this programmed cell death. A review from 2015 indicates that about 10% of human proteins, means around 3000 protein, bind with the zinc. Further, in the brain, zinc is stored in a specific synaptic vesicles by glutamatergic neurons and can modulate neuronal excitability. So zinc plays a key role in synaptic plasticity, and also it is playing role in the learning. So zinc is also needed for the some particular learning procedure in our body. Further, in relation to the zinc, you have to remember zinc homeostasis also play a critical role in the functional regulation of the CNS. How? That we will look. Dysregulation of this zinc homeostasis in the CNS that result in an excessive synaptic gene concentration is believed to induce neurotoxicity. How this neurotoxicity? That is to the mitochondrial oxidative stress. So mitochondria that is mostly responsible for the electron transport chain as well as ATP generation. So basically simple disruption of certain enzyme involved in this electron transport chain by affecting some particular complex 1 2, and that dysregulation of calcium homeostasis is also observed with this zinc deficiency, glutamatergic neuronal excitotoxicity, and interference with the intraneuronal signal transduction. So all these can affect the various functional activity of the CNS. So zinc homeostasis is most important for the normal functioning of the CNS also. Further, it is also found in zinc deficiency, major depressive disorder is also found. So you have to remember zinc is most important nutrient for our routine day-to-day life. Zinc serves a purely structural role in the zinc fingers. So that is twist and cluster, and this zinc finger that is important for the various transcription. So zinc finger form parts of the some transcription factor, which are protein that recognize DNA bases sequence during the replication as well as transcription of DNA. So during cell division as well as DNA to RNA and protein formation, particularly in DNA to RNA formation, this zinc finger is playing important role, and in this zinc finger, zinc is predominantly playing a main role. So the transcription factor wraps around the DNA helix and uses its finger to accurately bind to the DNA base sequence, that is nitrogenous base sequence. Further, in blood plasma, zinc is bound to and transported with the help of albumin, that is 60%, but it has a low affinity, as well as it is also transported with the help of transferrin. Because transferrin also transporting the iron molecule, excessive iron reduce the zinc absorption, as well as low iron level that will transport more zinc. So that is vice versa, but you have to take care. Zinc is also needed, same way iron is also needed. Both balance is needed, everything should be in the balance. A similar antagonism exists with the copper. So whenever the excessive zinc is taken, that can lead to the iron and copper deficiency. Same way, excessive iron and copper, that can affect this zinc homeostasis. So you have to take care of all these three: zinc, iron and copper. So the concentration of zinc in blood plasma stays relatively constant regardless of the zinc intake. So body is always trying to make this blood plasma concentration constant in relation to the zinc. So cells in the salivary gland, prostate, immune system and intestine use zinc signaling to communicate with the other cells, and so this zinc signaling is also making important role in relation to the immune system. That also we will discuss in other videos related to the zinc, but you have to remember zinc is involved in a signal transduction. Zinc held in metallothionein reserves within microorganism or in the intestine or liver of some animals. So metallothionein in intestine cell is capable of adjusting absorption of this zinc by 15 to 40%. So simple, this metallothionein is playing key role for the absorption of the zinc, but the same molecule that is or inadequate or excessive zinc intake can be harmful because it's metallothionein that is also related with the copper absorption also. Now further in relation to the zinc, inadequate zinc or excessive zinc both can be harmful. So how? Excess zinc particularly impairs copper absorption because metallothionein absorbs both metal. So you have to take care, it should not be more than 20 milligram per day, or upper limit for the zinc that is 40 milligram per day. So you have to take care when you are taking zinc tablet, as well as that immune system of the body is also affected when you are taking excessive amount of the zinc. So immune system is affected in both the condition, excess or deficiency of the zinc. So you have to take care about the zinc. Adequate zinc is very beneficial, but it should not be more than upper limit of the zinc daily requirement. So that's all about the importance or biological role of the zinc inside our body.